Personal growth journey requires a lot of change, which can be uncomfortable and oftentimes stressful. But there is one tool that can be very helpful and keep you staying positive and powerful, and that is kindness. Hello, my beautiful lions. My name is Sam, and on this channel, we talk about personal development, mindset, motivation, and manifestation. Basically, I want us to unleash our inner lion so that we can manifest the life of our dreams. In today's video, I want to talk about kindness and specifically on why we should start being kinder to ourselves. We are so mean to ourselves. We are our own worst enemy. And believe me, I am 100% guilty on this as well. As a performer, not only do I deal with criticism on the outside, but I battle with it on the inside as well. I am my biggest critic when it comes to performing. If a director tells me that I need to work on a specific number, I will go home and beat myself down till I just feel so awful and so worthless. I fall into anxiety, depression, and it leads to panic attacks, all because I could not handle taking one note because my inner critic is so harsh and I didn't know how to be kind to myself. I don't think I had ever in my life had given myself one compliment. If anybody asked me what I liked about myself, I couldn't think of one thing. I remember we did this like therapy circle once in one of my casts, and we went around and we said 3 things that we liked about ourselves. And while we're going around the circle, I was sitting there panicking because I was like, why? There's nothing good about me. There's nothing, zero. Like, I don't know. Like, and when they came down to me, I was like, I like my hair. I was struggling so hard to even find one thing that I liked about myself. And that's because I was so mean to myself. So we need to stop the cycle. Stop the cycle of being so mean to ourselves. Guys, I know you can be kind because I do this all the time and I know you've done it too. You can spend hours hyping up your best friend who's feeling down and not feeling good. You can shower them with so many compliments and make them feel so good. So why can't you do it for yourself, or why couldn't I do it for me? And it's because, we're brought up to think otherwise. We're brought up to think that if you over complimentive to yourself, that it makes you conceited, big-headed, egotistical, and we are led to believe that nobody will like somebody like that. Nobody is going to like an arrogant, conceited person. But I'm not telling you to become an arrogant, conceited person. All I want is for you to give yourself a little more kindness, a little more love, and stop shitting on yourself for these smallest things. And I promise you that when you start becoming kinder to yourself, it's going to help you in so many aspects. And one is being mental health. It's going to stop a lot of those negative thoughts. When you're kinder to yourself, you'll start experiencing less negative thoughts and start becoming a little bit more positive. 2, it's going to help with your anxiety and your depression because it's going to help you start learning how to cope better emotionally. You're able to recognize patience within yourself because you're able to know that you are not perfect. So when somebody gives you a note or says something mean to you, you are not going to go home and beat yourself up even more. Now you're going to know for sure that that is not true because you have learned to be kinder to yourself and more gentle and more understanding and more patient, that you're going to know how to deal with it better. So it's going to cause less stress and less anxiety, less depression. It's also going to make you more confident. When you're kinder to yourself, you start building your confidence. And there's nothing more attractive than a confident person. So this is also going to help you attract a better relationship, somebody that you want to be with, because people love being with confident, happy people. It's also going to help with your decision making, because when you're kinder to yourself, that creates less doubt and less fears on yourself, right? Because you're able to understand that if you make a mistake in that decision, that you're only human and it's not the end of the world. So you're going to make better decisions and trust yourself more. You're going to create less self-doubt. It's also going to let you let go of the past easier, because when you're kinder to yourself, you're going to start forgiving yourself more. And when you start forgiving, that's when you can start letting go of all this guilt, of all this anger, of all this resentment. And lastly, like I said, it's going to make you a more positive and more powerful person. You're going to be so powerful because when people start talking down to you or criticizing you, you're going to know that that's not true, because you're able to go in the mirror and be like, all those things that they say about me are false. I truly believe when we start being kinder to ourselves, it helps us start accepting and loving ourselves for who we are. And that way you don't have to worry about what other people think about you, because you know deep down exactly who you are. Some tips on how you can be kinder to yourself, right? That's what this video is all about. Number one, start viewing yourself as your own best friend. Like I said, you can spend hours and hours and hours complimenting and showering your best friend with love and being their biggest cheerleader. So start doing that for yourself. Start becoming your own cheerleader. You would never say half the shit you say to yourself to your friend. You would never go up to your friend and be like, damn, you suck. You sucked so bad. No, you'd be kinder. You'd be like, you know what? It's going to be okay. The next time you'll be better. So start talking to yourself like that as well. Give yourself some recognition for the effort that you're putting in. If you failed, give yourself the recognition and be like, hey, at least I tried. Start recognizing how amazing you truly are, because it is absolutely 100% true. You are amazing. Ways you can do that is mindfulness. Start becoming aware of your thoughts, of how you talk to yourself on a daily. Start using affirmations and gratitude. If you do talk to yourself so negatively and it's so hard for you to get out of it, then start using affirmations and gratitude to rewire your brain and the way you think. Start accepting who you are so that you can start loving yourself more. Fall in love with you. Every inch of your skin, fall in love. You spend most of the time with yourself, so why not love yourself? Being your own cheerleader. Start hyping and believing in yourself more. Stop telling yourself you're worthless. Stop telling yourself you can't. Stop it. Become your biggest cheerleader. Learn to be like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, I can. Has anybody seen The Nutty Professor? Where he's like, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And then they're like, with the broom, like, I heard you clap. And he's like, I'm sorry, mister. I'm sorry. I reference everything in movies because I love funny movies. But yes, you can. Yes, you can. Become your biggest cheerleader. Also, take care of yourself. The way you eat, the way your skincare, shower yourself with love. Start finding time to take care of yourself. Meditation, yoga, exercise, breathing techniques, things that are going to help you center yourself and find inner peace and find happiness. Also, start recognizing and praising yourself for all of the things that you have accomplished so far in your life. Remind yourself of all the good qualities that you have and all of the progress you have made in your life, because you have made progress. You are here today. You are alive. You are breathing. So start praising yourself and giving yourself the recognition you deserve, just like you would your friend. If your friend was down in the dumps, you're not going to shit on them more. No, you're going to give them praise and recognition and be like, dude, you are not a failure. Look at all the stuff you've done. So do it for yourself as well. Okay? Number 2, forgive yourself. We all make mistakes. We've all done things we're not proud of. That's why we are here on this earth, is to make mistakes and learn from them and grow. If you have done something to somebody that you're not proud of, then make amends. Apologize. Learn from that behavior and never do that again to somebody else. You can't change the past, but you can grow from it and you can learn from it. But you need to start being kinder to yourself and stop living in guilt, because when you live in guilt, you're only holding yourself back. Forgiveness is the biggest way to become kinder to ourselves. We need to start becoming more patient with ourselves as well. When you're learning new things, forgive yourself for not picking it up right away. I know for me, one of my weaknesses that I'm still working on is picking up choreo quicker. But I've become more patient with myself, and I go home and I practice, because practice makes what? Progress. Not perfect. Practice makes progress. The more you practice, the better you'll get, but you have to put in the effort. So instead of shitting on yourself and telling yourself you suck and not practicing and not even trying, forgive yourself and be patient and give yourself time to learn, to grow. When you're kinder to yourself, life becomes easier because you're creating less tension. You're allowing yourself to make mistakes and then learn from those mistakes. Those two things are the biggest ways of being kinder to yourself. And lastly is treat others how you would want to be treated. I used to always say how much I hated people, and I never would go out of my way to give people compliments ever. Now I try my hardest to give people compliments, and I try my hardest to be kinder because I don't want to be treated mean. I've been treated like shit for a very long time, and I know what it feels like. It doesn't feel good, so I don't want others to feel that way. So now I make an effort to be as kind as I can to others. Recognize how they feel. Put yourself in their shoes, because the energy you give out is the energy you get back. The energy you give out, guys, is the energy you get back. So if you want to be treated kindly, then you have to start treating others kindly. And I've noticed a big difference treating people kinder. I've started to get more kindness back, and I never used to have that. I used to attract the meanest people. I'd just be standing in line, I'd get yelled at. I would attract so many mean people. I was angry. I was so angry. I lived in so much resentment and anger from my past trauma. But healing that trauma has helped me become kinder. And now not only am I able to be kinder to other people, but now I'm able to be kinder to myself. And it'll help you. It'll help you on your personal growth journey. Being kind to other people and being kind to yourself. Kindness goes a long way. It takes effort to be mean. It takes so much effort to be petty and mean. I remember one time when I was younger, I lost my ID at some fair, I don't even know, but I got it mailed back to me. And whoever mailed it back to me cut it up into a whole bunch of pieces, put a note, do not come back. And I was like, how much effort did that take you? How much effort did it take you to cut up that ID, write out my address, put it in an envelope, go and take it to a post office? If you didn't have stamps, buy a stamp. Geez, that took so much effort. It takes more effort to be mean and petty than to be nice. Way less effort to be nice. To give someone a compliment takes way less effort than to find something petty or mean to say. Guys, before you do something mean, ask yourself this question. Ask yourself before you go down that road of being petty and mean. Ask yourself, would I want what I'm doing to this person to be done to me? And the answer is always usually no. No, you would not want somebody else to treat you like that. So don't do it to anybody else, okay? So let go of being petty, let go of being mean. Start learning to react with kindness. Someone's being mean to you, you just gotta let it go and treat them still with kindness. Stop reacting to other people, because then you're giving them your power. You're giving them your power. People love reactions. They love to get a reaction out of other people. So stop reacting, because then they won't have power and they don't win. So become kinder to yourselves. Why? Conclusion, become your own best friend. 2, forgive yourself. 3, be kinder to other people. Treat others how you would want to be treated. And this is going to help you in the long run. It's going to help you in so many ways. And you're going to become a more positive and more powerful, and you're going to realize all the good things that are going to start coming into your life just because you practice the simple art of being kind. I promise you. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this video helped. If you have any questions on this topic, then just go ahead and message me on my Instagram @TheAlignedLion, and subscribe to my channel because it'll help me out tremendously. Also, if there's any other topics that you guys want to discuss or have questions about, let me know and maybe I can make a video on it, or I can talk to you privately about it. Okay? Well, I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.